Did you get
Hello.
an internship or something?
Yes. Hello and welcome back to Killer7. I'm the voice of Smith. With me I have a raving Smith and Killer M. Smith. Hello, Smith.
Hello,
Man,
I'm Smith.
Everyone is dead except for Garshin. We have beaten the final boss. Yes, that was the final boss.
Just a fat man with no pants.
Yup. Yup. I mean, it makes sense for this game to have a
meanwhile in
completely...
Philadelphia.
What a long commute that was. Why'd we go back to our house?
I don't know.
Well, this is an alternate world where America finally built high-speed rail. We can be anywhere at any time.
That's
My
right.
God.
Air travel is
I
dead.
hope you had a pleasant day, sir. Enjoy your stay.
So, Chapter 6 has mostly been entirely... Bloodstained. It's mostly been entirely foreshadowing. It's been foreshadowing this.
Foreshadowing blood. You know, a man's a psycho killer when he whistles green sleeves.
I don't understand why green sleeves is...
It's a
the s-
telltale sign, man,
Of what? Is it significant of something and I just don't get the reference?
of having green sleeves.
None of our characters have that.
Hmm. Let me go to the back room and figure this out with my conspiracy theory yawn.
Hey, it's Khan. Oh. Oh no. Huh.
That's what happens when you listen to the rap music.
Well, it's kind of funny. There's a lot of irony in the murders here. Like, Khan didn't notice somebody sneaking up behind him.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, the butler, that was Kevin.
Yes.
Butler. I keep saying butler. The bellhop, the receptionist, was Kevin.
Yes, the bellhop. Yeah, I think somewhere says he's good with disguises or something.
Yeah, he
They
was
could
his
call
master
that
of
being a thing.
disguise, only
Yes.
it didn't really work for him. 'Cause he ended up killed anyway.
Mm-hmm. Is that even a thing that happens in normal gameplay? I don't really recall that being a thing.
Well, he can turn
Well,
invisible.
he can
That's
be,
the ultimate.
Yeah, the
that's-
stealth power.
Yeah, that's the ultimate
yes,
disguise.
okay.
When no one can see you.
Hmm.
Oh no! He didn't have his mask. That's why he couldn't headbutt the bullets. So, yes, all the places where we found the soul shells is where people were killed. Which people? Well, I think you probably already figured that out, so I'm not going to be all,
I'm
mysterious.
surprised that that mask has absolutely no ass. For an athlete, you'd think
That's
you'd
all
have
you're
more
thinking
defined
about?
Ass. Just no ass, just flat. Like the The secret has been revealed.
That's why he has the cape, to divert all your attention away from his ass. His lack of ass.
Ass to Smith.
That's why he wears the mask. He's embarrassed.
He should wear a mask over his ass.
It's called pants.
Yeah, the mask for your ass is called pants. Yeah.
Guys, that's how the blood got there. It's symbolic. Oh wait, no it's not, it's literal.
Now that she died because she could not hide herself, and then has the ability to reveal hidden passages. You know, that's the
Yeah.
other thing.
Yeah, I've heard that before, and that's like the only explanation I can come up with.
Makes sense.
Not all of these make as much sense as the first couple did.
Mm-hmm.
Like the one with Khan is like the perfect that just, you know.
I do like how her mechanics just kind of makes you think she's just suicidal, which is why the blood stain would be on the towel, but it's really just
Yeah.
how she was murdered. That's
Exactly.
kind of a good red herring.
Oh, Mills is still here, but I think he says something different. That's true. Bella boots are at schools. Oh, the education ministry. Of course. So, what Mills is saying, I think, is that this is all happening because Japan is pissed off about the missile incident.
Yeah, there was there was an elaborate web of backroom deals and so forth, as you do in politics, and the missile incident happens, and then that causes a whole bunch of people to flip the tables and turn on each other.
Yep. And that was demonstrated almost literally with the Mahjong scene.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't care about you, Coyote. Like you couldn't see that already. Come on. Yeah, Coyote actually had a gun on him. He was the most prepared, even though he didn't even have pants. Now he
Mention
has...
here is that Coyote died of being an idiot, so he's useless.
Yep. At least he had an ass.
Mm-hmm.
Before we
That's how he
shot
can
it
leap
off.
so high.
What is ass? I love that line.
What is the purpose of an ass?
That doesn't sound like a line at all. What is United States? What the fuck are you talking about? Why did you say that? That had nothing to do with the conversation at hand.
What is United States anyway?
I don't know.
Even mean?
What is this earth custom of United States?
So, you must be the one they call the Bloody Heartland. You here to kill the Smiths, is that it? Rule of thumb, don't set your goals too high. What do you want? Who do you want, huh?
You.
Well, pretty much the whole game we've seen that Dan is a badass and will not lose to anybody. And we saw him lose. I mean, Captain Doug, there could be people that haven't figured that out yet. I would time you out, but it's already there. And it's already... damage has been done. Fuck you, man. Why would you do that?
Blur that out of the recording.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, just blur that side of the screen out for a bit.
What is the purpose of tears?
I hope this sends Tad Tuesday on a tirade of this huge fucker. I can't believe you idiot.
How's your ghost apartment? Is it nice? All right. It is time for some answers and then more questions that will not be answered. Here we go.
Naturally, I found myself being led to this place.
Long journey, but it ends here, Garcian. Now, I think it's time I called you by your real name, Emir Parkreiner.
Amir.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name's Harmon Smith. I'm the man you saw in your past. Do you remember the incident where 6 people were murdered in this hotel? You must have seen it yourself. Because you were the killer. The assassin, Emir Parkreiner, was the ace of aces. Who would have thought the killer was a mere 13-year-old? It was a deliberate crime targeted toward the Smith Alliance. It consisted of 7 members, but the leader wasn't included in the 7. Later investigations found his dead body inside a safe of a school. The investigative unit called them the Killer7. But the whole affair was never made public, not because this was an aberration from society, but because it involved national security issues. Unfortunately, a curse brought upon you by old traditions. You, Emir, are an assassin controlled by the government. Someone is watching your every move. From the second when I first took you in on the roof. You were one of the very few assassins with class, but you were out of control. Still, there was something venerable about you. Then it occurred to me, You were no longer a mortal being. Within you, ever so quietly, evil had opened its eyes.
So, young Harmon Smith. Young Harmon Smith was the guy we saw in the portrait in the gymnasium. I believe he is what Garshian saw when he opened up the safe. Probably just saw a skeleton. And then his third eye opened. Because he started to remember. Oh, right. I killed everybody.
Oh, yeah. They didn't go to the Harmon room.
What? Don't. Thank you. It has nothing to do with being dense. That's 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 the worst apology I've ever heard. Oh, I'm sorry you're a fucking asshole, but you know, whatever.
My word.
Way to way to kill the rhythm going into the end game here. We're about to walk into the forbidden room, and it's sorry you're an asshole, fucking dense idiot. Alright, well, in case all of you dense motherfuckers didn't realize it, here's some more answers for you idiots.
What took you so long?
Nice view, isn't it?
It's different. Time here is warped.
To finish this game peacefully is my last wish.
Guess that won't happen. We've been interrupted again.
Has another come to surface?
A sight for sore eyes.
Haven't seen you around for a long time.
Come in.
Please.
I'm sorry, did I say answers? I meant more questions.
The best kind of answers.
Alright, we are rapidly approaching the end here. It's young Garshian Smith. Young Amir Parkreiner. Probably right after he killed all the Smiths. So, I hope you're ready for it. This is pretty interesting scene.
No, it wasn't me. It can't be. It's all a misunderstanding.
Well, that did actually explain a couple things. Pretty much tells us that Garshin is just assuming the parts of the Smith Syndicate.
Yep, the personalities are personalities.
They're a part of him. I'm pretty sure he collected them when he killed them. Now, my question is, Harmon was not the one in charge, was he? It was Garshin.
Yeah.
Harmon was
sure of that.
another one of his personalities, but
Kind of something that's a bit more up in the air. Harmon
Yeah.
is a wider presence.
yeah, but I think Harmon was like a mentor to him, and that's why he's important. He calls him master because he thinks of him as his teacher.
Yeah. And Harmon is just kind of hard to explain. He has
Yeah,
a much
there's
bigger
this-
role than
yeah,
just
there's
being
a young
part of the
Harmon,
Smith
there's-
Syndicate.
Yeah, it does seem like at the time, back that Harmon didn't lead the Smiths then, but he used Garson to get rid of the Smiths. He used Ymir to get rid of the Smiths, and then in that way, on realizing that now Garshin had the Smiths, started making use of them through him.
Yeah, the exact timeline is not really clear, Zane. I think that young Harmon killed himself and is probably the same as a lot of the other spirits. I think he's dead.
In doing so, he became one of these other weird folk like Harmon and Kublai.
Remnant Sykes.
He's no longer normal.
But his ability is unique because he can collect them and he can manifest them and also save them if they die. He's the only one that can do that. That's
Yeah.
why. That's what makes him the
Strange ability to preserve the people he kills.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly 100. Does it just cut off? Because I've gotten exactly 100 more than once.
Maybe.
Maybe you're just that consistent.
The
Oh
end.
no, our smile is gone. But is it really the end?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.